Hi there, I'm Michelle.
Mark, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Good.
Good, thanks for coming down today.
No problem.
So when we talked on the phone last week, you were telling me about how you're feeling a bit overwhelmed with the amount of properties you currently have in Janesville, but that you also want to add more investment properties to your portfolio. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So do you work with a property management company now?
Nope, it's just me.
Okay. Um, have you had any problems with tenants in the past?
Yeah, I've had one every so often. You're bound to have one bad apple in every bunch, so.
Right. But overall, have you struggled with finding good tenants in the past?
Actually, no. Janesville's a great town to own rental properties. I'm just finding out.
Right, right. And I've actually heard that from other investors too. It is a really great area. Do you currently have a reliable list of professionals that you trust to complete your emergency repairs?
No. There's one or two in Janesville I trust, but certain things I still have to do myself.
Oh my gosh, that's how you handle it? You just do all the work yourself?
Pretty much.
So you don't have any free time. This is a full-time job for you.
Job and a half some days it feels like.
Oh, I bet, I bet. Are you looking to increase your rental fees and keep long-term tenants?
Yeah, long-term tenants are always ideal. Some of the homes I have are a little outdated. I'd like to, maybe upgrade some areas in the homes, but with the number I have, doing certain things, I can't complete a certain project quickly.
Right,
So,
right. Okay. Can you tell me more about the experiences that you've had with the property maintenance?
Most of the maintenance is pretty good right now. When I purchased the homes, they were in great condition, but their age, things always creep up. Certain things you got to change, certain things you got to do,
Mm-hmm.
and those are limiting me from doing any actual upgrades to the home, so I can charge more rent.
Right, okay. And then as an investor, what have been your issues with finding reliable help?
My reliable help, they're there for a little while and then they're gone. They move on to a different area. So most of my people that I've used a couple years ago aren't there anymore. They've either joined a bigger company, which charge more, or they've actually moved out of state. So.
Okay, okay. So could you explain more than what made you decide to seek the services of a property management company?
Well, my rental properties right now are taking up all of my time, and I can't really, at this point, add more because it would be adding more chaos to my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a partner so I can actually increase my properties.
Okay, that makes sense. So what are your expectations then from the property management company?
I need 24-hour service. I basically need somebody to find tenants for me, do the mundane stuff that really is a time hog, and that I can focus on actually acquiring more and maybe creating more revenue so I can update and upgrade the rental properties that I have.
Okay, and that's actually what I was going to ask you then. What are your future plans for Janesville? You want to purchase more properties?
Yeah, yeah. The market is great, and every day that goes by, I feel like I'm missing out on an opportunity to increase my net worth. So.
Right, right. Yeah, that makes sense. So what I hear you saying then is you like the market the way that it is. You want to purchase some more properties, but you already feel overwhelmed with the amount of properties that you have. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and present to you. You can see some information I've posted over here on these boards. I've gone through and I've done some preliminary research on the properties that you have, and going to explain to you the services that we offer for other people and how we've kind of customized the services that we can offer for you.
Sound
good?
Yep.
Good. First, we can offer efficient quality work. We understand the time that it takes to effectively manage all these properties, and with you having 7 properties, you've got your hands full already. We have a 24-hour on-call staff, and your tenants go right ahead. They call the call center with any emergency. Our staff gets to know your tenants, how they like things handled. We go ahead and we take care of everything, so you don't have to worry anymore about the emergency issues and things like that. You'll never have to worry about plowing driveways while you're on vacation, nothing. You can rest assured that your properties are secure and being cared for by our reputable experts inside and out. Behind the scenes, we take care of the advertising, the open houses, tenant screenings, getting the leases signed, doing the walkthroughs, all of that stuff. Your identity is confidential, and it helps protect you and your family and your investments. If problems arise during a contract lease, we handle the disputes and keep you updated. Because we know many property owners, we can keep you up to date on the real estate market if you're looking to invest in more properties. And then we go ahead and we collect rent and we deposit it for you in a secure account of your choice. Does that sound good so far?
Yeah, so far you're right on.
Excellent. So in the contract that I have written up, I've noted a couple of the highlights. First, more details with the snow removal. We handle the driveway and the public sidewalks, and we get everything plowed within 2 hours of a snowfall of 3 inches or more. With lawn care, each property we take care of the grass cutting and the trimming, and then we haul all that waste away. We do the painting and the carpet cleaning at each property before the commencement of every new lease. If you do have cleaning required beyond the agreed contract, we get it approved for you ahead of time. We go ahead and we take care of all of it. If you have a tenant that leaves a huge mess, we handle it. We'll walk through with you every year and look at all your properties and tell you about any repair requirements that are needed. For example, a new roof, major flooring repairs, a new central air system, things like that. So if you go ahead and approve that, we can take care of getting it all scheduled and repaired. When you do look to purchase more investment properties, we can handle all of the repairs and renovations and work as the general contractor. You purchase the property, we review all the plans with you, we handle it. And then, like I had mentioned before, we take care of all the advertisements, the open house showings, the renter screenings, so on and so forth. Now, what I have listed over here, this is a map of the Janesville area where your rentals are, and I like how they're all kind of condensed in the same neighborhood. Now, we have renters throughout Janesville. So what we do is we'll go ahead and plot on the map different routes for our snow guys and our lawn service specialists. So when there is an emergency snowfall or something like that, the routes are already planned out, and everything's just taken care of. Down here I have listed our fees. So how we charge is we do a yearly fee that equals the cost of 1 month's rent per property. So break that down. You have 7 properties that range from $1,000 to $1,100 a month. Your total yearly fee then is $7,300. That's the contracted amount with the services that I've talked about over here. And then over here you can review that feedback from other companies that we worked with, other investors. We'll do exterior paint, basic landscape, some upgrades inside, basic remodeling things that renters find appealing, that gives them pride in the property and makes them willing to pay a little bit more for rent to have a nice home like that.
Sounds good.
All that look good?
Yeah.
Great.
That's great.
So, like I've shown you here, our company handles all the interior and exterior maintenance for the property, which was a concern for you, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have the 24-hour on-call center, so we handle all of the emergency repairs that you need, and you said this was a major issue for you, is that right?
Yeah. I would love a middleman.
Okay. And you've told me about your future plans in purchasing foreclosures to renovate and use as rentals. So do you agree our renovation and general contracting services could benefit you?
Yeah, it would be, considering if I ever want to resell one of these homes, with you being a contractor, you'll pull the correct permits.
Yep.
Rather than me just doing it by myself and having no permits, it'll be more legitimate. So yeah, that looks great.
Exactly. Good. So you agree all the services I've presented today meet your needs?
Yeah, you've met my needs and looks really good.
Good. And with what I've presented today, do you have any questions on it, or is there anything else you'd like to see added?
No, what you've shown me looks great. If we proceed, I'm sure we'll go over some welcoming information to my new tenants.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks great.
Okay, good. So do you feel that the price then for the services that we offer is a good value?
Yeah, it seems really fair. I think that's a great value.
All right, excellent. Would you like to go ahead then and sign the contract and get our services working for you?
Yeah, let's proceed. I look forward to our partnership.
Great, great. All right, well, right here, I have the contract. So as we've noted in the presentation, let's just walk through this. The yard exterior, interior, and tenant management, we handle all of it. We will go ahead, like you mentioned, and write a welcome letter to the tenants, noting nothing changes with their contract, but that we are their new contact, and provide that information. Go ahead and sign here and here. Just initial it is fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and schedule walkthroughs of your properties. Does next Tuesday work for you?
Yeah, let's start at the top here. We'll pick my Hawthorne and just kind of make a little loop.
Okay.
And that way we don't have to zigzag back and forth across town.
Okay, so let's write that down then. 8 a.m. on Tuesday?
Sounds great.
Okay, and go ahead and just note that. Okay, so then here, our services will begin September 1st at midnight. Once midnight rolls around September 1st, you're off the hook. We're ready to go. We'll handle it all. We'll review your contract yearly, and at that same time is when we'll do the walkthrough of all the properties again, show you if any maintenance is required, make any recommendations that are needed.
Sure, and then I can update you if I've purchased more properties at that time.
Yep, if you want to change your contract, anything like that, we'll
Right.
review it at that
Or
yearly.
add properties to our contract, yeah.
Yep, sure. And go ahead and initial here and here. Okay. And then here I have listed at the bottom all of my contact information. Anytime you have a concern, you call me directly. I'll take care of everything. And my phone number, here's our fax number, here's my email. I'll go ahead and sign here if all this looks good.
Sounds great.
Awesome. And then you can sign and date. All right. So here's your copy. Like I said, includes all my contact information. I'll go ahead and give you a call on Monday to remind you of our walkthrough for Tuesday.
Sounds great. I look forward to it.
Awesome. And if you have any questions, again, you let me know.
I know where to find you.
Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you.